This was the day, June 2nd, getting ready to cross the border. And a couple of those tasks was to fill up the windshield washer fluid in the coach. And this is a little bit of an ordeal. You might recall we have our button nose added onto our front of our Alpha. We have the special tire carrier that Sue kind of jokes with. This was engineered by our guy down in Yuma, our mechanic Bob, who also is a welder, and he took a standard Roadmaster carrier that we had and fashioned it so that it can be articulated and extended from the coach and pulled out so we can open up the cover, the front hood. So here you see me doing that. In the next couple frames of the video, you see me wrestling with the tire. The tire weighs about 140 pounds with the rim, and the carrier is about 60 pounds, so as you're muscling with about 200 pounds, and that's why you need to have that little satellite wheel on the front. It's temporary, you just put it on there when you're moving it. It's kind of like one of those boat wheels that you crank up and down, or a trailer. In this case, it's removable. So, but this way you can pull the tire out, and you can get access to your front of your coach. We have the batteries up there, and we have the generator up there, and we have the heaters for the batteries, because we have lithium batteries and they have to have a heater, and also the windshield wiper fluids up there. So yeah, we got to keep that. And you know, the sad thing is, when they built this motorhome, they only used a tiny little, probably a half-gallon container for the huge windshield that's on a motorhome. Yet my Jeep has a 2-gallon container in the front for its windshield fluid. So yeah, it just means I would be doing this on a regular basis. So I wanted to make sure that I had a method to actually, you know, get in there and easily move the tire out. It's not easy, let me tell you that, but it's doable, and I don't have to take the tire off, which is really nice. So by pulling the tire out, you see me here muscling with it, and finally I get it out. And then you can open up the hood and the front hood, the cowling, and get to your front work, and that's it. So once I get this done, we're on our road to the border.
That's good for flying too? Passport card?
But I mean,
I guess the only place you need it is the passport card, if you have to stamp a visa.
if my passport book got stolen, I would have a card to go to a consulate and say, look.
That's true. It was only a couple bucks. It was worth it. I mean, compared to what you're spending already to get the passport. And they're good for 10 years, so.
Well, since we're about to cross the Canadian border, I suppose I could share some of the information about driving in Canada. For those used to driving in miles per hour, it's a little bit of an adjustment to drive to kilometers per hour or kilometers per hour. We have a friend who's Canadian who says you should call it kilometers. He goes, you don't say millimeters. He says, that's true. You don't say centimeters or millimeters. You say millimeters or centimeters, so it should be kilometers. I said, okay, I guess that makes sense. Some comparisons for Americans to Canadians, especially when you turn your GPS on. It's weird to hear, say, in 400 meters, turn left. And you're going, crap, what's 400 meters? Well, 400 meters is about a quarter mile. And 800 meters is about a half mile. So you usually hear that. And then, of course, the speed limits. 80 kph is equal to about 50 miles an hour. 90 kph is equal to about 57 miles per hour. And then 100, which I just love to see 100. It's like, wow, no, it's not miles per hour. 100 kilometers is per hour, or kilometers is 62 miles an hour. And 110 is 68 miles per hour. So you're probably going to be doing mostly 90 and 100 is what you'll see on a lot of Canadian roads. You get on the Canadian, the major highways, those will be 110. I don't think I've ever seen a 120 speed in Canada, but there may be one someplace, but I don't know. I don't think there's a Canadian Autobahn. So, but yeah, driving in Canada is interesting. They do have a lot of roundabouts. And a lot of wildlife, and some of the beauty you see right away if you're driving along rivers. You'll see glacial runoff, and you'll see the light-colored, almost like aqua-colored streams from the glacial runoff. Here we are coming up to the border, so let's go ahead and rejoin the conversation in the car. So it'll be interesting as we get close.
14 feet. How many meters are we, Tom?
We are 4.115 meters.
Green light. Okay, stop. I'm going to read the sign. Are you entering or leaving Canada with $10,000 or more? This means any currency, domestic or foreign, banknotes and securities such as travelers' checks, stocks, and bonds. If so, report Canada Board. Nope. We don't have $10,000 of anybody's money. That's interesting. Stocks and bonds. Those are just papers.
Yeah. I think he's done.
He should be. He's just probably crossing over.
Yep. Good morning. Yes, I do. That's and that's Texas. And the Jeep behind, if you need that. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, she has her fancy cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Fairbanks, Alaska. Livingston, Texas. Down by Houston. It's our trip of a lifetime. Never done it before, so we're heading through. We'll be in Canada on the way to Alaska about 2.5 weeks. No. I have 1 bottle of coconut rum. I have about a quarter bottle of a margarita mix and a little tiny bit of Fireball. That's it. Oh, and 6 beers. No, sir. No, sir, we don't. Bear spray is the only thing we have. No, no. No, there's not. We don't own any. No. Well, we're stopping tonight in Banff, and then we're going up to Jasper on the way, and then we're going to be going up to the Alcan start and head that way. Oh gosh, like probably 3 months, 2 to 3 months, and then we'll be departing the end of September likely and coming back. So, thank you very much. You have a great day. Easy peasy. Thank you. What a nice guy.
5 minutes, including the line.
5 minutes.
Including the wait.
We are in Canada. Here's your sign. All right. Looks a lot like Montana.
Doesn't it? There might be another one up here that says Welcome to Canada.
Use the seatbelts compulsory in British Columbia. Cranbrook. All right, now we're in kilometers. So this is an important sign. You should listen to it when you see a sign like this. I came in with the motorhome because somebody had parked. A bunch of cars were parked where the RVs were. So I went in here thinking there was a loop down there to turn around, and got there, and yeah, there's a loop there, but it's about the size for a car to turn around, a small car, maybe a small convertible. So yeah, we had to drop the car. So mistake number 1, but that's okay. What a beautiful place. There's only lessons, not mistakes. And there is a bird as big as Dude.
Bigger than Dude.
And Dude decided he was going to try and chase it. So we're going to check out, what is this called, Susie?
Namu Falls.
Namu Falls. Okay, cool. Let's go for a walk. So yeah, here's the trail, but this is the turnaround that I thought I was going to turn a 38-foot motorhome with a car in tow in. Not going to happen. Wouldn't be right, wouldn't be prudent. Susie's sporting her buffalo plaid for Canada. Birthday present from her sister, from Cabela's. From where? December? Yeah, last year. Yeah, we're walking. We're going on a bear hunt. We're not going to catch a big bear, just a little one. Yeah, okay. All right, there's the bridge and there's the waterfall. Not a very long hike. Ooh, we got some daredevils over there. Okay, it's not worth the photograph. Don't do it. Okay, I gotta watch him, because he can slip out through the holes. He is. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
Well, just like in the United States, we have national parks passes. Well, in Canada, they have Parks Canada annual pass. And so we were able to pick up an annual parks pass at Kootenai National Park in Canada. And of course, it's good in Jasper. It's going to be good at Banff. It's going to be good at Lake Louise, along the Icefield Parkway, and any other place we may stop. Kluwani National Park in the Yukon. We might definitely come back and we will definitely use it on the way back down. But it costs about $108 American dollars. It's like 140 something Canadian, and it's good for a whole year. So we'll have it till we go back to the eastern provinces next year. We may be able to use it then.
Okay. We're going through. Purchase Parks Pass. Okay.
Use your credit card.
Okay. Purchase the Parks Pass. You are in avalanche country.
Drive through these canyons.
Holy smokes.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I wish my windshield was clean.
Oh my God.
And then there's pedestrians crossing.
The X. Somebody died. Right, except the pass. So this is supposed to be 2 lanes? I guess it is. Smokes. Crawling up here. know I have an extra lane.
Look at that.
Okay,
Russian
purchase
River.
park pass.
Yes, do that. 150 meters.
All right. Through traffic and park pass holders. Okay, so we have to pull over and purchase a pass.
That's nice. If you have a pass, you stay on the highway.
Now, which one's open?
Your
Far
side.
one. The far one, right?
No,
this
your
one's
side.
open?
There's cones on this one. Look how pretty that is up there. If I can get it out. Little one, little one.
Hello there. Hi. Good. What's the cost for the passes for Parks Canada? Do you know?
So, how many people are in the
Just two of us.
You qualify for our seniors pass.
What's the age on that one?
65.
Dang, a couple more years away.
So, how long are you in the national parks for?
We're going to be on our way to Alaska for 2.5, 3 weeks, and then also on the return back later in September. So,
So, your best bet is actually with 2 adults by the family group rate. If you're doing 7 or more nights
okay.
in the national
Is that for a year? Is that?
for a year. So, this will be good to the end of June next year.
Okay. What does that run?
145.25.
Canadian? Okay. We'll do that.
Of course, Canadian.
Of course, Canadian. I know. Dumb thing to say.
You just got over the border.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I have switched to kilometers, so.
Get your card out.
I have it in my hand.
Oh.
How's your run so far?
Oh, it's beautiful. I love Canada. It's beautiful up here.